Innovation is the cornerstone of success in America. In order to compete in the global marketplace, businesses and individuals are continuously striving to stay ahead of the game. I'm Terry Bradshaw. You know, from emerging technologies and financial strategies to the latest healthcare developments, you would be surprised by the many factors coming into play. Welcome to Today in America. Economic development is all about building healthy economies in order to have healthy communities. Let's discover the ways in which some of our nation's cities and towns are stimulating industrial and commercial growth. On a cool Michigan morning, Nolan Smith starts his day off doing what he loves best, fishing on Otter Lake with plenty of snacks and quiet solitude. He doesn't have much interest in advanced technology like depth finders and GPS devices. Instead, Nolan is perfectly happy catching fish using an old-fashioned fishing pole and live bait.
Fishing is a very popular form of relaxation. It's something that you can do outdoors that doesn't require much money or much training at all. We won't use artificial baits or fancy equipment, just live bait. The only kind of bait that I use.
Using real live bait is a tradition that has been passed on through generations of fishermen. Supplying the demand for live worms can seem challenging. Companies like DMF Bait, however, have managed to meet this challenge with a unique ability to transport live bait across the country.
DMF Bait is the world's largest package bait dealer. We sell 6 to 12 million worms a week on average. That's enough worms annually to stretch over 7,000 miles. We attribute our success to state-of-the-art packaging, immediate live guaranteed delivery nationwide.
The company was formed in 1977 by Dan, Mike, and Fred, 3 school teachers who were looking for summer work to supplement their teaching salaries. The company had originally invested in millions of redworms, only to fold a year later after realizing that redworms had no use in the cool Michigan waters. They did, however, discover quite a market for night crawlers.
The difference was day and night. Night crawlers need refrigeration. Night crawlers need 24-hour lighting. They also need significant air movement. They are hand-picked at night in the ground at fields and golf courses. So after they built this 3,000 square foot building in Keego Harbor, Michigan, they then bought a used 66 passenger school bus and employed their students to pick worms at night.
Dan, Mike, and Fred quickly found out that they couldn't teach and deliver bait, so they began experimenting with shipping worms in the mail. Weather largely dictates the harvest of night crawlers, as the job requires mild, damp nights with no moonlight or wind.
The process of picking night crawlers is definitely not a glamorous job. People have to go out after dark, take coffee cans, strap them to their legs. They have to get a miner's hat, dim it red, and they literally bend down, pick the worms, put them in the cans. Another thing about night crawlers is that they're really slimy, so they have to have sawdust on their fingers constantly. And also, night crawlers are very sensitive when it comes to light or vibrations, so which makes the moon and the wind very bad for them.
Once worms are harvested, they're cleaned and counted out to 500 a box, packed in rich and nutritious Michigan peat soil, then refrigerated in a massive cooler. In an effort to help protect the environment, DMF recently switched from traditional polypropylene containers to the first known compostable bait cup. DMF's live worms ship to national retail outlets like Cabela's, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Bass Pro. But fishermen may be surprised to learn that bait can also be bought at big box stores like Walmart, Kmart, and Meijer, as well as hundreds of convenience and hardware stores.
Walmart started selling DMF Bait Company's live bait in about 20 stores in 1991. Today, thousands of stores in 49 states sell millions of cups of worms, making it our #1 item in sporting goods.
By their nature, fishing worms draws repeat customers. That's the key to our success. Lures can get put back in a tackle box. Live bait cannot. That's why our motto is, our worms catch fish or die trying.